Good afternoon, everybody. On again a very nice Friday lunchtime here. Let's bring the guys in. And today we've got JP and we've got Di in today. I have sent an invite out to Scott and to Dale as well. I think Dale's probably going to be working. Not very sure what Scott's doing at the moment. Can I just say a thank you to Darren for sticking this in Woodturn International. Ruby did ask Darren a question about that, about a meeting. And I think Ruby's getting Woodturn International confused with the thing that Captain Eddie runs. And I can't remember the name of that now. It's not World of Woodturners.
Woodturning Worldwide or something, isn't it?
That's it. Woodturning Worldwide. That's it. Yeah. So it's something. That's something different to Woodturn International. Anyway, I'll just put these guys back in the background and show you what I'm going to be doing today. So I've got a nice piece of burr elm on the lathe today. It is just over 6 inches long by around about 2.5 square at the moment. I'm going to be doing another box. Not sure of the shape yet. I haven't decided. I was going to have a bit of ash on there, but I actually cut it a bit too small. So I cut up a piece of burr elm instead. So we'll do that. So I'm just going to start off as usual, just getting it down to round.
Can I just say what a lovely crisp picture you have there, Wayne?
Oh, thank you.
That does look really nice.
In case anybody is wondering about the picture, Dale came down last night with a 4G router and external antenna, and I set it up last night and did a speed test, and I was getting around about, well, my usual internet speed is around about 5 download and less than 1 upload. With this system, which I've actually moved out to the workshop temporarily, just to see how it goes for the live, I'm getting over 30 download and around about 20 upload. So hopefully that means the picture is going to be crisper and clearer.
Nice.
Right.
He's a good man, that Dale, isn't he? He's a good man.
He is.
So let's quickly run through some of the people that are in the chat. All right. So going from the top, we have Wood Wizardry by Colin. We have the ever lovely Ruby Claire. We have Darren J. Callison's out there. I have Ruby Claire out there again. We have Mr. Chris Dodds. We have Di Prout out there. We have Bailey Woodworks. We have Malcolm Douglas. We have Mole Valley Maker. Mole Valley Maker, a quick question for you. What is your real name, buddy? We were trying to decide and we couldn't quite figure it out. We have Marcel Duret. We also have Chris Dodds is out there. Terry Bartlett's out there. Robbo Robertson's out there. We have David Nickel. We have Andy H's Returnings out there. We're going to keep going. We have Trevor P. Hobby Turner. Sis Repurposing. Bailey Woodworks. I'm not sure if I just said that, but I'll just say it again. We have Eric Winkler. Let's keep going.
There's a few others in there. I've seen Paul Houghton.
We have the ever awesome Mr. Dale Kirkwood's out there as well.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Steve Ellis and Kevin Hooper and David Heath the Guildford Carpenter is out there. And I think that's caught up. And you were right, Guy. Mole Valley Maker is Dave.
It is a Dave.
Yeah, Woodwork Learner's in as well. He says, nice picture of all the CLS pine you are turning there, Wayne. So also pinned to the top of the chat I've got it's my yearly charity T-shirt, which will be ending at the end of August. All profits are going to somebody in the community that kind of needs a little bit of a helping hand. Not necessarily financially, just a little bit of a helping hand with some of the stuff that they do and all that good stuff. So yeah, that ends at the end of August. It's a wood turning themed one, but it's also a Judas Priest themed T-shirt as well. So, like I say, 100% of the profits go to said person, and all will be revealed as soon as they've got the money. And it isn't me, by the way.
And it's not me either.
So let's keep going through. There's a couple more people joined. Robert Dolman's just popped in, and I think that was the only one that just popped in, unless I missed somebody else.
I haven't seen it. Gene D. Hi, Gene.
Also, in the description, you got buy me a coffee for Mr. Wayne the Woodturner. So if you fancy supporting Wayne and his channel, helping him upgrade his workshop, or whatever, and help him buy finishes, or even buy him a bottle of wine, you can click that buy me a coffee link, and that will help him to do that. Later on tonight, you will also see Wayne again on SK Craft's channel and doing a quiz called a Battle of the Makers. What time does that kick off, Wayne? 8 o'clock? Am I right?
7:45.
7:45 that kicks off. So that's always a good fun to watch. You can participate over there in the chat for a quiz show. So that's always a good giggle.
laugh.
Right,
David Nichols says chat is working fine at least. Even the timer seems frozen for the video. Andy H says hit the refresh button, David. I had to hit that as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what I'm doing at the moment is just shaping the lid.
Henry Morgan is in as well. Mr. Stacey's in at Turnabout Wood.
I did have a flat spot on here. I'm getting rid of it. It's okay.
Chris Dodd says, Wayne, the picture quality is improved, that you look a lot younger than you are. He only looks 80 now.
I'm just mesmerised by the clarity. I've never seen it before.
I know, right? David Nichols says, that did it, thanks. Darren says, some new names in tonight. Nice to see. It's always nice to see. So if anyone would like to hit that like button and also click that share button to let new people find Wayne and the Wood Jedi, they could learn a lot from Mr. Wayne. Felicity WT says, hey.
Hey, Felicity.
Maple Tree Shooter says, that's better, put my proper face on.
I think the only time I've seen Wayne turn in this degree of clarity was actually in person in Maple Tree Studios.
Yeah. I'll tell you what it reminds me of at the moment. Do you remember them little biscuits called Ice Gems?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
I see that.
I don't even know if they still sell them anymore. I haven't seen them for years.
They were 100% sugar, so they probably can't sell them in England. Scotland, maybe.
Yeah. Mark Valentine's in. Seems like another new name, which is awesome to see.
Right, let's have a look. Yeah, that's looking not that bad. Right, do some sanding on this.
Mole Value Maker, or Dave as we know. So with this much improved picture quality, all Wayne has to do now is go back and reshoot all of his previous videos, so we can actually see the tool movement. Shouldn't take too long.
Wayne's used to going over all ground. I mean, it took ages to print everything when the stone tablets became obsolete.
Oh, it was a nightmare.
Yeah, when you think about it, 6-7 minutes per project. Yeah, I think I'd be able to do that.
Fuck, have you seen how many bloody lives I've done in the past year?
Yeah,
1 or 2.
yeah, 1 or 2. Does that mean we got to carry on doing the virtual craft festival so you can reshoot them as well?
Oh yeah, haha.
So speaking of the virtual craft festival, that will be on the 18th of next month.
Oh bloody hell! What am I going to do? Right then. Need some sand and sealer. I was going to use my brush on sand and seal today, but I can't find it. Not to worry.
Rob CP's in. Hiya, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Hello, Rob.
Just wipe the excess off that. I'm running out of kitchen roll as well. Must have some more in here somewhere.
That reminds me, I'm on my last roll of shop towel.
I get mine from Aldi.
I'll get mine from Asda.
I think this was Aldi, this last lot.
That's it. Get out of the glare. Yorkshire grit. New tub.
Dib's not it.
Mr. Dave Gatton is in. Hello, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Early riser.
Steve Ellis has got a suggestion for you, Wayne, for next month. A hollow form with an internal captive ring.
in an hour. Yeah, okay. Turn the speed down.
Circular Wood by Keaton says, "Hi guys, can't stop for very long. Sorry."
Thanks for coming in.
As of right now, you have 51 watching, Wayne.
Excellent. Cheers, everybody.
Don't forget to everybody to hit that thumbs up, people, and click that subscribe button as well, and all that good stuff.
Was it midget gems or ice gems?
I think it was ice gems. I'm not sure they wouldn't be able to call it midget gems anymore anyway.
No, of course they wouldn't.
Well, yeah, of course you can. You still buy midget gems.
Well, then I stand corrected.
I've got a pack in the fridge.
Are they out of date?
No, just got them the other week. Mind you, they've stopped putting licorice ones in. They've changed the licorice ones to blackcurrant.
Yeah,
ones.
no, the midget gems are the jelly sweets, aren't they?
Yes.
No, these are the ice gems.
The ice
are
gems.
like a biscuit with like
the ice gems are the biscuits.
That's right. Yeah. I don't think they'll be able to call them that anymore because it's not exactly politically correct, is it? That word. Yeah. Steve Ellis says ice gems had the biscuit base, the base, the buttery biscuit base.
Base.
Well, it used to be. I mean, there You used to be able to get a car called the MG Midget.
That's
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
It's probably called an MG small car now.
yeah. You used to be able to get a mini car as well. Yeah, you still can. It's probably just a little car. Terry Butler says you still get ice gems.
oh good.
I think the last time I saw them, you could only get them in one colour, and it had like a polar bear on the outside or something like that. But I remember the days you can get them in different colours. Robbo says, Rob, did you get the steel cut? That's not one for us. Mulvalley Mag says, midget is still a word. It just can't be applied to the vertically challenged. Oh, there we go.
Hampshire Sheen, microcrystalline wax.
Hampshire Sheen gives your word a gleam. That was off the cuff. Yeah, she didn't know. Gav is this in. He says, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Gav.
Woodwork Learner says, I thought about doing a box last week. It now looks as it was, a solid log with no lid, and now to put things, the MG is now called scrap. Adam's in, or Adam, or AJ.
Hey, Adam.
6061's in. I'm not sure if you said that, Dyer.
I'm not sure either.
Let's get this parted off now.
How are you feeling after being invaded last night, Gav? Are you feeling all right after that?
Yeah, have you calmed down?
I've actually still got to go and watch that guy pop out. Rex B says that top looks like the top of the Taj Mahal. Fantastic.
Oh, Rex, this is one of the pieces of Elmbur that you donated to us. Thank you very much. Right. Turn the speed up a bit. Start putting some shape into this.
Wayne was actually sitting there watching the guy build the Taj Mahal. He was there on his holidays.
Eric's got a question for you, Wayne.
Yeah.
What's the name of the turning you make for planting bulbs in a flower garden? I think
Dibber.
I think that's what we're going
dibber.
for, yeah.
Yeah, a dibber.
Needs to make one. So any suggestions other than use it as skill practice?
Any suggestions? Do the taper down towards the tailstock end, because you want to leave the bulk of the wood at the headstock end. It cuts down on vibration. Use the skew as much as you can, because it's bloody good practice, like Di said. Just want to see what sort of shape I'm getting on this. Yeah, that's looking not too shabby. Move the tool rest down this way a bit.
Everyone's saying hello to Mark and Kim, but it's not come through on StreamYard. What's that?
I haven't seen him.
Oh, hello, Mark and Kim. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. I said, hello, Mark.
Hey,
and Kim.
Mark and Kim.
I see they're going on holiday together. I hope they're going somewhere nice.
I usually need a holiday when I get back off holiday. That's unless I go on my own and then I enjoy it. But that's just me.
There we go. Wee bit of a flat on here. I'm just going to leave that. I don't want to cut down on the size too much more.
Sleeping on the Sheffield Moors is not a holiday.
Oh, it is, mate. Get your bivvy bag. Go out for a few nights.
They're going to Northern Ireland. You're going to see our Brian, are you?
Right, Mark, just to let you know, Sunshine, yeah, you showed your passport the other day. You don't need it to go to Northern Ireland.
He might need it in case he goes elsewhere, though. I didn't think Mark liked horses. He's putting himself in danger.
He is definitely putting himself in danger doing that.
Brian might have trained him, you know.
Are you flying across, Mark? Are you driving? Obviously getting the ferry as well, when I say driving.
Northern Ireland's a lovely place. I've been there when my sister lived there when ex-husband was in the army. Didn't like the fact that she had to look under her car for car bombs all the time. But she was living on a military base book at the time. Giant's Causeway is a nice place if you get the chance to go, Mark. And the Titanic dry dock, that's a nice place to go as well, in Belfast.
Brian lives south of Belfast, I think it is.
Dr. Bob's in. Not seen you for a while.
Hiya, Bob. You got your donuts and your coffee?
What is it? Mark says, I do as I am flying and have to have a photo ID to fly.
All right, okay. I'm with you now.
It's always good to have a passport anyway, to be honest.
I might have to get the airline out on this one once I've put the gritting and the wax on.
You're getting blowy out.
I might get blowy out, yeah. Noisy blowy.
Just coming up on 25 past, mate.
Excellent.
Wood Wizardry by Colin says, never owned one, LOL. The rest of the world thanks you for that.
I can't remember.
Woodwork Learner says Wayne's passport number is 000000001.
Mine ran out years ago and I just never bothered getting it renewed.
Christos says, don't you guys over there have your photos on driver's licenses?
Yes, we do. Unless you're like me and still got a paper one.
Yeah.
I do know a few people holding on to their paper driver's license.
Oh, I tell you, should I show you my paper one?
Mark says, hoping to do the Titanic Museum, Belfast Zoo, open tour bus, the real Guinness. I've been to the Titanic Museum wasn't open when I was over there. I didn't do the zoo. I did an open top bus, which was awesome. I did the Guinness place. When you go into the Guinness place, Mark, they actually give you. I think they used to give you 2 free pints of Guinness. They give you a couple of vouchers. I don't know if they still do. But that was pretty good.
Right.
and you have that right at the top. I think the guy actually paid for £1 for the land or something like that for like
All
300
right.
years for the Guinness land.
Mm.
But yeah, the open top bus was really, really good. When I went to the Titanic dry dock, there was a guy there wearing a T-shirt that says "Built by the Irish, sunk by the English." I was like, well, that's nice.
YB Woodshed's in. I don't know if we mentioned that. Hi, Andrew.
Hello, mate. Colin says the UK is a lovely country that I haven't really. Oh, the comment's just gone. Haven't really been able to explore much as I would like. Kim has just said, thanks, JP. That's good to know. No worries, mate. No worries. Trying to think what else I did when I was out there.
It's a place I've never been.
Northern Ireland is a really, really nice place. We went into the open top bus. I don't know if it would be the same one Mark went onto, but you go onto some really, really posh estate, and it's got massive gates, and you kind of go from Catholic to Protestant, like with a flick of a switch, and all of a sudden you see all the murals painted on the walls and all that kind of stuff, and all the pavings are painted and all that kind of stuff. And the next thing you know, it's sort of like, what the hell is this place? But they actually have people watching the murals and all that lot on the wall and all that kind of stuff. And they say, you touch them, there'll be there people there willing to shoot you, even still now. They're very protective of it. But yeah, it's they're real nice stuff.
Change camera.
Jennifer's Craft and Creations is in. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Hello, Jen.
Hi, Jenny.
I'm trying to think of the name of that guy that was on hunger strike.
Bobby Sands.
Bobby Sands. That's it. That's a massive picture. That is.
Benjamin's in. Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Hello, Ben.
I just want to see where I need to put the. It's going to be right at the edge. Grand.
If you get the chance to go to Southern Ireland as well, Mark, that's nice as well.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, you got 65 in at the moment, Mr. Wayne.
Excellent.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, everybody. And obviously down in the description there's a buy me a coffee link for Mr. Wayne. To help support him and his channel. Also tonight at 7:45 you've got the Battle of the Makers over on SK Craft's YouTube channel, where you can watch and even participate in a quiz night, which is always good fun. Also down in the description and also pinned to the top is my yearly charity T-shirt. All proceeds go to a maker in the community that deserves a little bit of helping hand, not necessarily financially, just someone that deserves a little bit of I don't know, not necessarily a thank you either, but someone that deserves a little bit of help or a thank you or whatever, a help along the way. So, yeah. Okay, it's a wood turning themed and a Judas Priest themed one this time. So
I'm going to do one
there you
final
go.
cut on this, and I'm going to make it too loose.
Darren's got it perfect. He says, buy Wayne a coffee, which is really a wine, which is also a coffee. The wine flavoured coffee.
Ooh. Flavoured coffee?
It's always nice to get a message off a It's always nice to get a message off a Berkey that just says, bite me.
Yep, that's handy for you.
Thinking about him when I got me new books, actually, because one of them shows a lot of when it explains carving style and detail in a lot of Gothic architecture. And
So,
obviously,
do you know the story about Andy and his carving?
The one where he was over visiting, or
So he got asked to do a job, and someone asked him if he could do some carving and all that kind of stuff. And Andy had never done any carving before ever, and he told him he could do it. And so basically, within a week, he had to learn how to do carving.
yeah, excellent. Bit of pressure pushes you forward. I like it.
Yeah, the only issue was that this was like proper detailed stuff he needed to learn. He kind of dropped himself right in it.
Yeah. Saying yes to everything can be can get you in difficulties. But it's all a good learning curve.
Need another smidge off that. I'll probably make this too loose.
Take it off with sandpaper, mate.
Yeah.
Robbo says he's had jobs like that. What, where you top it, where you know how to do wood turning?
There we go. Right, start cleaning this out now. I'm not standing in the way when I'm cleaning this out, am I?
I think Robbo's probably got to that stage now. He actually looks for jobs where they ask him to make his lathe bigger.
Yeah. Steve Ash says, unfortunately, he can't be there for that. Going to be in hospital at the time. I hope everything's all right, Steve. Rob CP says, I have to learn how to turn a table leg by tomorrow. Oh, if there's only one, you'll be all right, mate. It's the other three that you need to worry about.
Actually, it's not. If you actually look at a table, like a dining room table, from just about anywhere, you only ever see 3 legs. Unless you get down on your hands and knees, of course.
Very true. Robbo says, no, I'm older than Wayne. Oh, I find that very hard to believe. Vincent Charlton's in. He says, hi, Wayne and all the earworms. Good to be back. I have a question. Good to be back and have a question. I had some pieces of cherry given yesterday. Just cut. Do I seal ends with wax?
You can seal with wax. You can use end seal as well. You can also use latex paint. You can also use PVA glue as well, which actually works pretty well. And you can buy that cheap as chips, PVA glue.
If it's literally just been cut down, you don't want to bring it indoors straight away. Seal the ends and leave it outside, but under cover so it doesn't get rained on. Give it a few months outdoors first.
Rex B says, have any of you seen Nessie as you're talking of travelling north?
No. But there was a Facebook post the other day, you know, the stupid things that people write about being on holiday and everything. And somebody had written about going up to Loch Ness to see Nessie, and they whined and moaned and moaned and whined because Nessie didn't turn up, and there was a waste of money going there because they never saw Nessie. And they were being totally serious.
Good Lord.
I did just see another question. I'm not sure where I just saw it.
Ben wants to know if you can use Marmite.
That's the one. Steve Ash says MRI scans, nothing to worry about. GP wants to check my nerve damage state. I hope you're all right, mate. Anyway.
Let's have a check on the wall thickness. Oh, loads. Let's check on the depth. Oh, still seeing a fair bit out of there yet.
Woodwork Learner says, hello, Mark, you're right. Woodwork Learner says, did Nessie move to Northern Ireland and start doing live stream turn-ins? I think you're thinking of Brian. Ben Jamin says, lots of people think the Titanic was just a movie. You mean it wasn't? Barry's Wood Creation says, hello to anybody I've missed in the chat. Rex B says, hi Darren, Robbo and everyone for good wishes. Wavy Woodshed says, hi Barry.
I'm just going to clean the
And
bottom
Darren
of that
says,
out.
hi Barry. And Woodwork Learner says, that looks great, Wayne.
Thank you.
Looks even better with your brand new intranet.
Certainly.
Mark Shorten says, hi Gav, Greg, Robert, Andy, Rob CP, Jamie, Dye, Wayne, Barry. And Jen says, hi Barry. And Woodwork Barry says, afternoon babes. I know, the chat moved. Jen said afternoon babes. Wood turning by Barry says afternoon everyone. Or everybody.
Mark says, hey Doris. I'm hoping he's referring to Jen there.
Let's go down. Christos says, a lot of people think hobbits are real. Wait a minute, has anyone seen Terry? I think he resembled that remark. There's nothing wrong with our Terry.
Do a quick bit of sanding inside here.
Terry Hooper says, I'm 6 foot. Oh, you haven't sung the Yorkshire Grit song today. He's already done the outside.
Oh dear. I think if we can get the numbers of thumbs up closer to the numbers of people watching, I might sing.
Oh, that's a challenge. Right. So there's 36 thumbs up and there's 64 watching.
Somebody will probably have to write the words out though, because I will get it wrong and start advertising washing up liquid.
Well, I'm probably not going to use grit on the inside. I'm probably just going to use sand and sealer. I'm switching the Hoover on.
And sign
Right.
up for
In which case, can you refinish it outside?
Darren, I'll get you.
Or at least just pretend.
Give the outside another buff.
With Yorkshire grit. Wink, wink.
Ben, fortunately, don't know how that theme tune goes, so yeah, can't help that. Nor could I carry a tune if it was in a bucket.
This green lined up a bit better. That's it. That's the bit there.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, grand. Okay, happy with that. Get it parted off now. Put my parting tool down. Oh, there it is.
Woodwork Learner says very, very nice.
Thank you.
David Nichols says, according to the song, Yorkshire grit is also a hand softener. Actually, I'm not going to mention any actual names, but there is a wood turner that suffered really bad with eczema, and with years of using Yorkshire grit, he doesn't suffer with eczema anymore because of all of the mineral oil in it.
Yeah.
And that was a
And
professional wood
beeswax.
turner. Yeah,
Beeswax has some
it actually cleared it up.
fantastic.
I'm not mentioning who it is though, because I don't want to. It's not my place to say that. But it is actually good for your hands as well. Andy H says, looking great, Wayne. Got to go now. Got to get ready for my cribbage school.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played cribbage for years.
There's my nan's favourite game, that.
Yeah, my nan and my dad used to play it all the time as well. Before she decided to go elsewhere, you know what I mean.
Get this grain lined up, put the lid on. Check the final measurement.
Darren says, a very fine bit of turning, Wayne. Thanks for the demo, mate.
Cheers, Darren. Right, so it stands 5 inches tall, and we've got 2 1/4 diameter. And there she is.
Nice, mate.
Beautiful.
Nice piece of burr elm, some nice burry bits on the side there, and up at the top. Yeah, a couple of burry bits up at the top as well, on the top. So this is American burr elm that I got from Rex B. He kindly sent some wood across.
Nice.
So thanks very much for that, Rex. Right, what's been happening in the chat?
A lot of compliments out there, mate.
Thanks, guys. I'll just bring the guys back in
Malcolm
again.
Douglas says
There we
transmission excellent today as well as the turning.
Good. I'm going to get this. Don't know why I put
Mr.
that.
Berkey's out in the chat.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hi, Andy.
Andy! Hiya!
Your signal's finally reaching America, mate.
I don't know if you saw it, Andy, but that's what I've just done.
It might have helped that I sent in the link.
Oh, right, okay.
It wasn't just that we talked about him and he picked it up on the.
His ears were baying.
Yeah, he's probably not long back from having his walk.
Yeah. We were talking about your carving exploits, Andy.
Yeah.
Now you got into it. And he says, Wayne is my hero.
Cheers, mate. That means a lot coming from you, believe it or not.
Michelle Higgins says it looks like an acorn. Awesome.
Ben, I didn't clean the inside of the lid out. All I did was part it off. It saves some time. It still works. It's not overly heavy, so I didn't bother cleaning the inside of the lid.
Andy says, holy crap, that's awesome.
Cheers, mate. Right then.
Chris Dodd says, one word, Wayne. Wow.
Thanks, Chris.
Love Angel, which is Donna, says, hello, everyone.
Oh, hiya, Donna. Donna wouldn't have seen it either. Just completed Donna. Nice little box out of Burt Elm.
Yeah, nice, mate. Nice.
Right, it's just gone 1:45. Anybody got any questions for a few minutes? We'll do
if there's any,
like.
yeah, we could do a quick Q&A. That sounds like a plan. If you've got any questions, prefix it with "All Hail the Wood Jedi." Let's see if there's any. Actually, what can you push out in 15 minutes, Wayne?
Well, who was asking about the dibber?
Oh, there you go.
It was Eric, wasn't it?
It was Eric. Right.
There we go. We could really whack out a dibber.
This piece of wood's already been rounded off. That's not going to fit in that chuck.
Andy Berkey wants to know what the meaning of life is.
42.
42, Andy. 42. A question back for you, Andy. What's a Duresta?
Michelle Higgins is asking what speed do you part off at, Wayne?
The speed I was turning at, which was around about 900. Now, this piece of wood has already been rounded down. It's
Felicity WT says, what's an acorn?
What's an acorn?
An acorn.
Right, get them over there. Bring my
Answer that guy.
Steps
in. What's an acorn? Well, it's the seed pod of one of the oak species. Quercus, is it? Oh.
Walnut,
something.
Woodwork Learners is doing a walnut dibber, Wayne? Question mark.
Well, no, this is actually this is poplar. It's not walnut. Or does he mean he's doing a walnut dibber?
I have no idea.
Neither have I.
That's a bit on the longish side. Let's use this one.
We're still on screen, Wayne, if you want to.
Oh, right, okay.
The background so everyone can see. Don't want to look at our faces.
Christos says, flick an English nut.
Did I tighten that up? No, I didn't.
Benjamin says, an acorn is the opposite of a corn.
Right. I just had me skew. Where'd I put it? Right, so the speed I'm turning this, I'm up at around about 1500.
Felicity says we only see yellow corn in Australia. Woodwork Learner says we often see yellow snow.
Never drink the yellow snow.
Nope. Felicity says, ew, Woodwork Learner. And Robbo says, yes, generally used as avenues of honour. What, yellow snow?
I'm hoping he's talking about the oak tree there.
Oh.
Anything's possible down under.
Yeah. Joe Garofalo. I think I just said that last name wrong.
Garofalo.
Yeah, that one. Joe's in.
Hey, Joe.
Felicity says, we have oak trees that aren't oak.
Like poison oak.
Benjamin says, is that the Chronos Live Centre, Wayne?
Yes, it is.
I think I was talking about that the other day, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doug Miller's just popped in. Hi, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Doug.
So, Wayne, considerations when turning the handle section of this.
Yeah.
What are your considerations then?
Right, now, if I was doing a dibber properly, it would be probably a longer piece of wood than this. But what you're looking at for handle size is with the hand.
Or the hand of whether you're making
Or
it
the hand of the person you're making it for, yeah. It's the same when people do wands. I see loads and loads of people do wands. Excuse me. And they tend to do the handle adult size. They're not taking into account it's kids that are using the wands.
Benjamin says, does it have a specific name, JP? I don't know, mate. I don't actually own one yet. I was asking, Wayne, is it that Life Centre got a specific name, Wayne?
Has it got a hole through like the Mandrel Centre?
No. It's a step centre.
It'll be the smallest.
I can't remember what it's called now.
I think. Do they call it the Crown?
Is Mark still in? It might be a Crown Centre.
I think it's the Crown. And they do a 15 and a 25 mil, or is it? I can't remember.
Mr. Berkey said the hand of God. I'd like to see Berkey on a lathe.
Right, pen. Just give this a quick sand. It doesn't really need it because it's going to get used outdoors in the soil anyway. And I don't tend to put any finish on when I'm doing dibbers.
Benjamin says, "Oh, it's a kit with different tips."
No, right now you can get that one, but you can actually just buy the step center. In fact, the kit with different tips is quite a good bargain, to tell you the truth. So
Berkey's out there singing.
I tend to do these in sort of half-inch increments. Drop it down.
Oh, there's a collaboration of songs going out here. Andy Berkey says, "You spin me right round, baby, right round," and Donna says, "Like a record player."
Right round. Right round.
Oh, and Di's joining in now.
And I'll just quickly get that parted off.
Chris Salmon says, "A crown drive and a step center are the same thing. A step center is a trademark."
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Andy went, "Bah ha 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 ha." Good lord, the way them kids are screaming, they sort of sound like someone's being murdered.
Maybe they are.
Maybe.
There you are, quick dibber.
There we go.
Fantastic.
You can make them as plain or as fancy as you like, depending on the person who you're making it for.
Just to answer Ben, I've found what you were looking for. I can't post it as a link though. Tailstock crown revolving line center, live center, and it's an 1/2 inch.
Right, hang on. What time is it? 5:02. Bear with me.
Do you want me to fire you with a link, Wayne, and then?
No, I'll just have a quick look. Where's my keyboard? Because Mark did put the link in on Wednesday night.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Oh, it's all quiet.
No, I can't find it either. Just a quick look.
Yeah.
Right, guys.
We can always put it in the description afterwards, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
So people can come back and find it once the video's been processed and all that good stuff.
Right. Just try one more thing.
Rob CP's asked Donna if she lives on Sesame Street. That's because she just looked outside the window and there's something strange outside.
Copy.
Big and yellow. Must be, I forget what they call it.
Big bird.
Ah, that's it.
Paste. There you are. That's the link to the small live centre that I've got in my tail stock. Right then, that's it. Coming up 1 o'clock. Sorry, 2 o'clock. So I'm going to call it there. Thanks everybody for coming along. Hope you enjoyed that. A couple of little wee projects there. And come along to the Battle of the Makers tonight, to the quiz. It's usually a good laugh, depending on how much I've had to drink. Just bring the guys in to see it raw. There we go. Right, I'm going to hit the button. Have a very good weekend. For those of you who work during the week and have weekends off, every day is the same to me. The joys of being retired. Right, I'm hitting the button.
All right, mate.
That is all.